Hello, 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 hello guys. I go by Bunny, which is a childhood nickname given by my sister, and I like style and I like Pokemon. And today I do actually want to talk about something different, which is my love for summer, basically the summer season. Is it an unpopular opinion to love summer? I don't know, because I've seen all of these videos going around how people be hating summer. I just finished getting the setup ready, etc., and I had coffee, so don't worry, this is my last bit of coffee. You don't have to see me, hear me drink it during the video at all. I'm just getting the final bit. And it's gone. So, summer is my favorite season. Well, I guess it ties with winter if we have a snowy, cold, wonderful winter wonderland. But if not, if it's just slush outside, then summer wins. I don't know, I feel like it's almost an unpopular opinion to love summer. People criticize summer, saying it's too hot, too humid. Everyone seems to think summer fashion is so boring, and people also in general just criticize content focused on summer and getting ready for summer. I think the most used or popular argument is that it's stupid to get ready for a season or prep for a summer season. I think people usually mean I don't know, getting their nails done, getting their, lashes done, etc., etc. That sort of thing. It's seen as very superficial, but I don't know, I don't get my nails done. I still think people are very valid of wanting to have summer nails. Also, people criticize getting a new wardrobe for summer, or if they go on holiday and getting new swimwear. And I understand that. I get that summer kind of encourages overconsumption in a way. That is the toxic trait of summer season, but it's not summer's fault that people don't tend to act sustainably, in my opinion. You don't have to succumb to this want of buying a new wardrobe for summer, see what you have. I think a good tip is to put some summer items, some summer clothing to a storage or just out of your sight, out of your wardrobe for winter season, so then during spring when you get that back, it feels like a new thing. That's a good tip in my opinion. So that was a bit of an intro, but why do I love summer then? Well, first reason I guess is the weather and the light and the warmth. I love eternal light, eternal warmth. Granted, we can have quite cool summer days, but we definitely have light. Because in Finland we have a very dark winter, which does affect people's mood and energy levels, mine included. Some people, on the other hand, kind of suffer from the additional light coming during spring and summertime. And, well, I'm not one of those people. I love the light, and we just past midsummer, we just had the nightless night, so we don't have night basically. Sun doesn't set. In northern parts of Finland you can really experience this in a different way. I'm in the south, so we still have nightless night, but I think you can really see it differently if you are in northern parts. But yeah, all in all, I feel the most energized during this summertime because, as I mentioned, the light, the sunlight, the daylight just does it for me. And of course, part of that is that I also get to have a holiday or a break from work, but that hasn't always been the case. I worked as an entrepreneur before, and I had max 1 week or max 2 weeks of break during the summer, and I still love the season, so it's just not that. But I don't know, I feel these days I really need the break from work. I'm starting my summer holiday very soon. I'm very excited. I need a break, honestly. But yeah, light just recharges me in a different way, and we have a very beautiful nature during summertime. So love, love, love. Now, when it comes to warmth, which is also one of the reasons I love summer, I do quite well in warm climates. A lot of Finnish people don't like summer. It's too hot for them, and I understand why people abroad who live in hot countries obviously criticize summer, and I'm getting to that point now. Finland is not getting away with the climate change. It affects us all, but we definitely are not experiencing it just yet as severely as in other countries, for example. So the very severe weather conditions, we don't experience them right now. The 35 degrees Celsius we can get during summer is obviously uncomfortable for many people, but it's not like severely hot in a way that it's dangerous for your health. Like in Southern Europe, obviously, has those kinds of temperatures as well. Although for us, it might change by the year 2030. It is predicted that heat waves will last longer and they will be more hot, and also the amount of rain we're gonna get is gonna be much more by the year 2030. Like I think the amount of rain might triple, so that's a lot. That affects a lot of things regarding the climate. It's not all about how hot it is outside. Right now though, these things are not diminishing my love for the summer season, and we have infrastructure to cool our homes down, luckily, which I know is a huge thing. Not every country has this. I'm looking at you Londoners and Brits. I'm so sorry for you guys, because one thing that enables me to love summer is the fact that I can get away from the heat as well, and that's obviously not a thing for everybody. But for me personally, it's a reason. You know, I can enjoy the heat, the warmth, but I can also get away from it. Now, another reason why I love summer is the overall atmosphere. You may not understand, but summer does something to Finnish people. Not everyone loves summer, but Finnish people really get out of their shell during the summer months. As the nature comes to life, Finnish people also roll out of their caves. Life feels lighter in some way and not as rushed. And that is a big thing to me personally as well. And I'm not saying life is horrendous during other seasons of the year, but summer especially feels... it's a more stress-free time of the year, I think. And the atmosphere, all in all, in our society is more relaxed. And I really like that. Also, we are able to socialize outdoors, which is not a thing we can do year-round. Like we have terraces, cafes, outdoor bars, so it kind of feels like cities also come to life. This probably sounds like nothing, or like, how is this a big thing? But I don't know, for me, for us, it is kind of a big thing, because we are very accustomed to staying indoors during other times of the year. So in summer, when you can go to a outdoor bar, a boat bar, a terrace cafe, it just feels very... I don't know, cities have this bustle that they don't really have or experience other times during the year. Like, warmth opens up new options how to spend your time. Like, especially if we are comparing to cold and dark winters with slushy and icy sidewalks. I am also someone who actually enjoys this summer fashion. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I don't think many people do, but I do. I feel like I'm a bit alone in this, because I've seen plenty of people saying how they hate to dress for summer, partially because it's hot, it might be humid, and fashion is boring, apparently. I've also seen people state that summer kills their personal style, but obviously it's a matter of preference. I just like summer fashion and summer outfits. I don't see dressing for hot weather as a restriction in my fashion and my style. Like, we usually have at least a part of the summer where the temperature climbs to 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, and still I feel like I can be at least a little bit adventurous in my styling, my outfits. But also weather conditions like that, over 30 degrees Celsius, are not ongoing, so that maybe makes it a bit easier, because it breaks up the summer outfits that can feel monotonous to some people. The thing is as well, obviously my wardrobe is bigger for cooler seasons because most of the year is cooler, but the summer items I can be quite creative with them, and I find that even simple outfits, you can accessorize them in a way that makes them not boring. Like, I know people have to wear less clothing, but I don't think wearing less fabric on your body makes it automatically more boring. You can still layer breathable fabrics, you know. Right now I'm wearing this dress. It's just a dress. I love it. It's not my favorite as in, like, as the cut goes. I will insert a picture. But I like to style it like with belts, and I like to wear the belt quite low, like around my hips instead of around my waist, for example. And This is not the most flattering fit of a dress for me personally, but I still love the color and I love the neckline this offers, and it's a very breathable fabric, and I don't know, I think it can be quite versatile and it's just easy, even if it's not my favorite piece, I still enjoy wearing it because, different shoes can offer different options. You could even layer another dress underneath if you want it to be more modest or something. I don't know, I think there might be endless options with summer styles, even if you have to wear less clothing on your body. And there are some very nice pattern options for summer season. Well, obviously throughout the year, but I don't know, I feel like it's very fun to wear exciting pattern during summer times and exciting colors as well. Maybe it's because where I live, people tend to wear a lot of dark clothes during winter season. So during summer, I feel like people around me as well, they just use these pops of color, and I like to look at that, like in my surroundings. I like to see what other people are wearing. And if you just go to a center of a city in summer, I feel like Finnish people are much more fashionable than other times of the year. I'm so sorry if that offends anyone, but people maybe express themselves more freely through their clothing during summer. Now, another reason is food. I like summer cuisine. It's nothing that's special, but for example, let's say smoothies. I like smoothies for summer. During winter I never crave a smoothie, but when the temperature reaches 15 degrees Celsius or higher, I really start to crave smoothies. Like right now in my smoothie kick, my favorite is frozen cherries and cacao powder. That's a good, and it's an easy way to get in liquids, protein, and fruit and vegetables as well. I think my favorite smoothie right now, like one that I'm making at home, is just ice, frozen cherries, maybe frozen bilberries or strawberries as well, one banana, protein powder, whatever amount I choose. I personally use soy isolate, then some sort of yogurt, some sort of liquid, and 1 teaspoon of cacao powder. Like cherry and cacao create this chocolatey cherry flavor, and I really like that. And spinach if I feel like I haven't had enough veggies during the day, so that's a very easy trick also to add spinach to a smoothie. It doesn't taste like anything. It makes the smoothie not as pretty because the color will be like greenish brownish, but it doesn't taste at all in the smoothie. So that's a good way to add some vegetables as well, because the thing is, if temperatures are higher, my appetite tends to go down. So smoothies are a great way to keep up the energy and also get in enough protein during the day as well. I also love new potatoes and grilled vegetables. During summer months, Finnish people just use grills outside a lot. That's the only time of year we can grill food outside without freezing. It's like a national pastime, to be grilling food during summer. And grilling vegetables really give them a different taste, compared to roasting or cooking on a pan. Also, there are a lot of nice fruits and vegetables during summer, like they are in season, like fresh strawberries, peas, fresh cherries. Those are very common things you can find on food markets, and also like grocery stores have these food stalls in front of them, usually selling fresh produce, and that's quite nice. Although I have to say, during this time of economic distress, these things are not cheap, and you definitely have to think before buying them. Like even frozen berries are expensive these days. Like typically, for example, frozen Finnish bilberries have been something that you can buy quite cheaply from grocery stores. That's not the thing anymore. So eating all that yummy summer food can get a bit more expensive, and that's obviously, I don't love that about summer at this era we are living in. And I know it's the same situation in many countries worldwide, but I don't know, the state of Finnish economy is not great at the moment, so that's the one thing, but still love the summer food. Now my final reason why I love summer is the ending of it. It's kind of bittersweet. I always miss summer when it ends, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much if it was a constant state of weather, the nature also, like the everything. One of the biggest things that make me appreciate summer so much at this level is the 4 seasons that we have. And while I say I miss summer, there's also something extremely refreshing in those first very cool and fresh mornings when autumn comes. It's like the crispy feeling in the air, and I also feel like that. It kind of makes you feel like you have to say goodbye to summer and you'll meet again next year. I think yearning is part of the summer love as well. So yeah, those are the reasons why I really love summer. Please tell me if it's one of your favorite seasons, or do you have seasons in general. Where are you from? Or are you in the gang that hates summer fashion, everything? I could never. I have always been like this. I have always liked summer, and I have always liked warmer weather in comparison to people around me, for example. I remember this one time I was a 6th grader and we went to Sardinia, Italy with my family, and one thing that my parents and my sisters still remind me is when we were walking down the beach there, it was very hot, and I said something like, I love it here. The climate is very pleasant and there is water everywhere, and I just said it in a very matter-of-fact way, and my father still reminds me of that, pleasant climate. What can I say? I really liked a warm climate back then as well. I know when it comes to climate change, etc., warm climate can be a bit problematic, but this is my own experience in life living in Finland, in a Nordic country, and my own feelings about how I feel about this season. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video about that because I've seen a lot of content online about how people are making these videos during summer about how they hate summer, and how it's very frivolous of wanting to get ready for summer, and how it's very consumery, how people are consuming, which is true, that's all true, but like I said in the start of the video, it's not the seasons, it's not summer's fault that people do this. I don't know what drives people to do this. I guess it's all the holiday content, etc., but anyway, I still love this season. So again, let me know if you like summer as well. What is your favorite season to dress for? Because I think summer is mine, but as a style fashion girl, self-proclaimed, I'm interested in that thing. What is your favorite season to dress for? That is what I want to know. So thank you for watching if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!